order, and our pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we have our agenda. Does anyone have any changes they need to make to the agenda? If not, can I get a motion to approve the agenda, please?
So moved. Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to approve the agenda. And next we have the minutes. Did everyone get a chance to see the minutes online? We have a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Next on the list is public comment. Do we have any public members that would like to comment today?
Yes, I'm Allison Powers, Chairman of the Union County Republican Party. And before any of you guys all parked, I was just gonna say, I can't believe that I'm saying this, that maybe 9 early voting spots is not enough, just because of the parking. So who knew? So thank you.
Anyone else? We'll be ready for new business then. The first thing on our list is appointments for the voting judges. What do you think? Did I pick up the wrong thing? This one was already in my book. Review of absentee by mail ballot applications.
That's me. All right, so I've already laid out the packets in front of you. We do have one that is an accessible ballot, so the board will have to look at this one regardless, because it has been submitted online and duplicated. This is for the people that need extra assistance due to, I'm not sure exactly what the issue was, but they need an accessible ballot. Could be for blindness or some other reason. And they receive these online, they vote them, their witnesses sign, they send them back in through the portal, just like the UOCAVAs. We duplicate them in a bipartisan manner and submit them to the board. So this is one that you will have to review. It's in the list just like the rest of them. And just so y'all are on with me, you're gonna be looking at application number on your form. It's called application number. That's the number you're looking for. I'm not sure who was the one that was anointed to pick from the baskets today. Do y'all remember which one of the board members? Okay, all right, well, come on. I don't know what they were, but.
Okay.
All right, so this one's a definite, okay? So I'm just gonna leave it right here and bring the cart over. Oopsie, I ran over your, sorry, I'm so sorry. Okay, so here they are. You have 881, and 10%. Is that correct?
It's 10% of the first 100 and 5%.
10% of the first 100, 5% afterwards.
All right, total. Let me take out my trusty calculator. So it'd be,
10%, 880.
no, it's 10% of the first 100 and then 5%.
It's about
50. We should let Mr. Steelman, because he came up with those numbers to get that next time. Okay,
You ought to be able to add that in your head.
I don't want to mess it up for you. It's been a long day.
And so how many should I get?
You can pick 50, however
Okay.
you like from the stack that has been presented to you.
Okay.
And I will get a basket because Mr. Jordan wanted to keep them all. All right, we'll put them in your basket here. And we'll double count them if you like. And if you want me to push this over any, you let me know. Does that need to be posted?
Yeah.
So you can get all of them. So you can get it posted.
Just trying to remember my count.
It's okay, I'll recount.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Get close. Okay.
Alrighty, so I'm just gonna flip them so that they're oriented the same way. You do have some of those specialty ones where they sent them in. And I don't think they followed instructions because they left the ballot outside the correct envelope. So you'll have to slip that open, like I'll bring it back, and I'll bring you your special code.
Okay.
And feel free to grab and start it up,
Start with this one.
however you like, yes, ma'am. Mr. Stillman, she's ready.
Oh, okay.
Would y'all be in agreement to just sliding down one chair so that you don't have to try to reach so far or toss? And I'll,
Or if you want to, I can just. switch.
You wanna okay.
She doesn't have to, yes.
Switch, I think he's gonna just move this off. We'll leave Miss Singleton's tag and I'll slide her down there, okay? Sorry about that.
have a,
Yeah.
I'll check off this.
Maybe it may be mixed in with your stuff, but I'll give you another one. Here you go, I'll give you this. You got it? Okay, all right, thank you. it to you. I'm gonna bring that right back, didn't I?
You got some scissors.
Need scissors. I'll go grab some. Can I?
I did.
Oh, you did.
I don't wanna tell you. Well,
Can I assist you?
Really taped it shut.
Yeah, we didn't want it to get away.
Great force. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we have 881 ballots. We vote on these as a group, not those two that are open in there or not. Okay. Can I have a motion, please, to approve these 881 ballots? Second. Okay. All in favor of approving these ballots, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, these ballots have been approved.
All right, we'll go ahead and get this five-person team, going on that. If y'all will sign the back sheet, and then we will, move on to the next one. We'll get the teams going here. If you'll lead them down, give them the prep. You're going to open the envelope and hand it over to him. He'll open the ballot up all the way, lay it flat in the basket. Bella's going to do for you. We'll have another team coming. They should be on the way. All right, here we go. Here's the yellow basket, which means there are yellow sheets in here. They otherwise are properly executed with the yellow form. I submit these to the board for approval. And here's the form there in alphabetical order. Our last one. It should be in order unless I accidentally. So, yeah. You got an extra ID in the envelope, so we're just gonna put it in the clear sleeve and be clear. ID? The spare ID extra. Another one with an extra ID again. And stick it in the sleeve of the other one. This voter signed the yellow form, but they provided an ID, so they just sent us some extra paperwork back with their ballot. Just one more. We got extra ID, we got the jumbo on the outside and the miniature on the inside. Put them both in the sleeve. Keep it all together. register ID, matches the same person on the back. We're gonna stick it in here and we can still take the ballot out.
I've got a question about the notary acknowledgement.
Yes, sir.
There's one of these that the notary put the expiration date, wrote it in longhand, and it's expired. But then they stamped it, and the stamp, it is valid.
We can't validate it due to an error on the part of that notary.
Well, conflicting expiration dates, and I assume we have to take the latter date.
Yeah, and they won't give you a notary stamp unless you provide proof that your notary doesn't sign to that date. So I can't just call and say, give me one to 2030 without proof that I don't expire until 2030.
Yeah, it was confusing to me because they ended up with two different expiration dates. Now, what happens if they tick the first box and then fail to put in either a social security number or a driver's license number? We've got two of them like that.
I know one of them actually picked 3 blocks. They didn't put the social or the driver's license in first, but then they picked school or work schedule. And then in the other section, they also wrote, I don't have a copy machine. So I specifically remember that one. I don't remember the other one though. I can look back at it, but if they check one block, I'm told to deliver it to the board for approval. And we can look back at it too.
Okay, the two that I had was the number 1 on page 5.
You can tell me their names now, Mr. Stewart.
Ian McKinney,
That's the one with the 3, the mark 3 block.
and then the other one was Beverly Sarkisian.
Let me find that one. All right, so McKinney shows the first block, but did not write in those 2 numbers, so that one doesn't even count. But then under number 2, he shows work or school schedule, and then under number 5, it says other regional equipment. And that's right, line, provide a photo ID, it says do not have a photocopier or printer, and then signed at the bottom, the Sarkisian, is it Beverly?
Yes.
Okay.
His work schedule, his workplace will allow him to make a copy of the
I'm not sure. So Beverly chose the first one, but neglected to put in the last four, the social, the driver's license, and told them to. So then she chose, I cannot get photo ID due to the number 2, lack of transportation, and found the bottom.
And that's the first.
That, is- yeah, if they don't choose 1, 2, if they choose 3, 4, the board would review number 5, which would be for the other person. As long as they choose one of these, I have to bring it
But
to
if
you.
they only mark one and then they fail to put any numbers in,
Then that doesn't
then
count.
you've got a problem.
So if they
Okay.
choose number one and don't put the numbers in it, then I won't bring it to you because they didn't comply with the program. I'll call them and say, hey, you didn't complete number one sufficiently for me to take it to the board before y'all ever get it. We do get these back where they take stuff and they don't put their names on it, or they put their social and they don't put names or signatures, and we have to call them. So we change legwork prior to bringing them.
Now, there's also a check mark where the numbers can be put in. Does that mean y'all have verified their driver's license number?
Over to the right-hand side of the driver's license, we put a little baby check so that we know that we already did it, so we don't do it over and over and over.
Check social,
We do.
okay, there's a check on that too.
If there's two numbers up there, we check both of them.
Okay.
If there's one number, we check one, if there's two, we check both. And then if y'all, do not get them, we call them over and over and over until they provide whatever they need to prior to them getting to y'all. So we do check those.
Okay.
And you're only required to check one of those boxes for me to bring it to the board for approval. And then if there's another requirement outside of that, like number two, it doesn't require the social or the driver's license.
I have something to say.
Yes, ma'am.
I am the oldest girl on the board. I have been on the board for over 20 years. And my goal has always been that this office is not gonna have anything that they're gonna end up in newspaper for. And I'm from that generation that maybe more people felt like you need to put a little more effort into this right way. And I don't want to do these, they go in anyway. But it's a statement to me that wasn't done right, and I'm not accepting it. And hopefully at some point, it will get back to the legislature and they'll decide to do something about it. I can only approve 18 out of the 63. So you can tell me how you need me to do it, so that you can have the information you need. And I apologize, because I know it makes more work for me to do it now. We have the hardest working board in the state as far as I'm concerned already. But sometimes you just have to do things right. And I will be writing to the Board of Elections and everybody else, letting them know exactly what I think about the way you do things. They're following the legislature's orders. I don't even know yet for sure if the legislature knows they let them get away with it. But you can tell me how to do it. I've marked the ones I approve and the ones that I don't approve. If they have both of those done. None of them should be approved as far as I'm concerned. But if they make the effort to put both of those numbers on here, and our staff has checked it, those are the ones I approve. But if they just put driver's license on there, that doesn't tell me they're a citizen of this state or anything else, because they need a driver's license without it. If they only put their social number in there, they're not following instructions. It says you need both. And I just want it known that I'm not gonna just go along with what the state says. I'm gonna oppose it in some way, and hopefully at some time let them know that we need to do things the right way and the way the legislature passes.
But did the state board approve for it to be done like that with the driver's license and social security number? I knew that told us they
Yes, ma'am.
gave you all
I
that.
present to y'all based off of what the state board, otherwise I wouldn't, if they don't tell me to do it, then I'm not gonna bring it to you. So if someone signs the form and brings it back, and it has no markings on it, or doesn't have that support, I won't bring it to you. This is delegation from the board to us, y'all trusted us to review this stuff in advance. We're not doing it, that's what our directives from the state is, or this board. So when the board tells us, when the state board of elections tells us, I have to bring you these papers because they put in one or the other of the driver's license or the social security number and sign it at the bottom, I have to bring it to this board for approval. I'm not doing things based off of my own desires. So I bring it based off of whatever they.
The state board is not the one that's in charge of things, the legislature is, and they are not doing what the legislature told them to do. They're letting people get away without doing it the right way.
I'm just bringing it based off of.
I just felt like I needed to say that, I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am, that's fine.
I don't want to call it extra work for y'all, but
Yes. Sorry. She's, getting ready to tell Todd to do this, and we've got two things over here. What is this? We've got their voter registration card, which is not necessary in here, and then their ballot, so they can take that one. And our machine ate one of our ballots, so we'll get that, reprinted, and then we'll have the board duplicate it, okay? And then we'll have, Philip, if you will, have this printed. Add another one.
The chair, there were some that did not want to fill anything, the chair and all those individual names and the board voted on each one.
that's 45 votes.
Does any of the other board members have an issue with any of the ballots?
I have extra things in here, so I just need to let y'all know so you can clearly see that they sent back their registration card on that one. And this one sent the yellow form and the ID for extra sure that it was gonna be counted, okay? The ballots are in the envelope. These are just extra things in here, okay?
Do you have the names marked that you're going to vote against?
Can we just go through, let her say which one she's voting no on, and then submit the 63 to the whole panel? Instead of voting individually for each,
Yes.
unless one of the other, do either of y'all have a problem with any of the 63? Okay.
So you want the names of the ones that I am, should I mark them on here, I can think.
Which then suggested making a motion to approve all, and then you state who you are voting against. Is that correct?
Yeah, it just seems that that's more efficient than voting on 45 of them.
That's why I asked, because I thought that was very time consuming.
Yes.
And we can let each member.
So I'm gonna call for a motion. I'm gonna call for a motion for approval of 63, except I'm not voting for, and do I need to call out the names?
Yes.
So, still confused.
Do you wanna make, would someone else like to make the motion to approve the 63? And then we can poll each member how individually, how they would like to vote, and then, the vice chair can, speak or state who should vote against.
All right, we have a motion to approve the 63 names.
I make a motion that the 63 ballots be approved as board.
So let's vote individually. Ms. Williams?
Oh,
I am not voting for Helen Dorothy Atkinson, number 3. for Wesley Abbas Toyaby. For Claire Virginia Collins. Lady Mackenzie Compton. Kathleen Nicole Conway. Francis Little Curry. Christopher Nicholas Duchette. Amanda Dora Faulkner. Robert Kemp Funderburk. Sierra Lovely Green. Kelsey Marie Havigan. Donald W. Helms. Trudy Helms. Stephanie Marie Hicks. Suzanne Carol Huntley. Arthur Lauren Keller. Elisa Hay Kennedy. Saranya Coley. John Carter Crail. Lee Shinpeng. Jan Michael McKinney. Jean Barbara Miller. Donna Maurice Monaco. Nicholas Anthony Carey. Vaughn Pillow. Matthew Condon Reese. Wanda Johnson Robertson. Beverly Aramo Sarkeesian. Emma Marie Skippy. And Slowinski Ethan Michael Skippy. Oh. Right direction here. Jan Michael McKinney.
You did that one, Ms. Bostock.
Did I start
We're on page
Okay.
7.
Okay. Suzanne Carol Huntley.
You did that one too. At the bottom right of the page, it should say 7.
7 of 8.
Yes, ma'am.
Tanya Lee Starlipper. Bradley James Thomas. Mary Mindy Cody. William Stewart Cody. Aaron Wesley Townsend. Betty Townsend. Isabella Nicole Underwood. Harish Mansukilo Vasa. Ria Vasa. Sahil Vasa. Shimul Vasa. Julie Page Walker. Mia Walters. Joyce Lytle Wilson. Thomas Burke. All in favor of these ballots, say aye. If you're in favor of all of them, you can say aye, and then I will call for opposed and say no. All opposed, no.
All right, so we'll go ahead and get those open. It passes. And I'm gonna go ahead and give the board the military and overseas, and I'll get this bipartisan team to duplicate this ballot while y'all are looking at those, as I borrow Philip's pen. Can you listen? We got a group to, go ahead and start opening. So you're gonna start out with the military. You have 5 of those that are properly executed. They're in an envelope. All you have to do is look at the envelope. You don't need to rip it open because the voter received their appropriate ballot stock and voted it on paper.
All of them that way?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful.
Isn't it? And since I'm already standing up, I might as well give you the next one because it's gonna be so quick. You're gonna want me to come right back.
All right.
And then you'll have 3 overseas.
Okay, you'll have a motion to, approve these 5 military ballots.
These overseas.
They were all in the same.
The first ones were supposed to be military, I understood, and then the last 3 was supposed to be overseas.
Yes, ma'am. The overseas should still be in the basket. You have 5 military first, and then you'll have the overseas. So if you want to do a motion for military, and then do a motion for overseas separately.
The overseas are in an envelope with proper ballots too.
They are, but they're in the basket. You want to vote on the military first, is what she's saying. Thank you.
You have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is passed.
All right, we'll get those open too. Thank you very much.
Okay, we have a motion to pass to approve these 3 overseas ballots.
So moved.
You have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
They're duplicating a ballot right now. They got 8 by the machine. As soon as they're done, the board will need to review it for proper duplication to confirm that, and then we will move on to the other room over here. If Mr. Boscoff wants to give us our new code for our safety seal, and Mr. Jordan, I don't know if you want to come around and go ahead and read off our number from the old one for the notes.
The new number is 124850. That's 124850.
The old number was 124685. Again, 124685.
There's a little space on the first one here. This is the one that I marked all mine on. This is this one we need to sign.
Yes, sir.
This is the one that got written by the machine. If you'll review that for us, and then I'll let the board sign off that they reviewed that.
We just need to sign this like we did the ones in there.
Yes, ma'am. As a reviewer, because you're reviewing it to make sure that it was properly duplicated. The ones that we do before the board is here, we have it's a 3-person team, and they have a reviewer sit with them. They look back over them before they sign off. Then all 3 people sign. But since y'all are here, y'all get to review it anyway, so we're gonna use y'all as the reviewers. So one, we get 4.
That's why we're doing it. Yes, we got it.
Okay, so they're finished with it, Ms. Bosbach, so if the board will make a motion about that one that was cut by the mail opening machine, and then we'll go ahead and move into the other room for tabulation.
All right, we had one ballot that had to be, redone because of the machine had cut it. I have a motion to approve that ballot as it's been reproduced. Do I have a second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? No.
All right, let me just check and make sure y'all signed everything real quick, and we'll get on the move. Looks to be so, so let's go on over to the tabulation room, and we'll get the show on the road. I'll bring that close. You never know when you need y'all to do that. Yes, ma'am.
We hope we're not gonna have any more.
I'll carry it, and I'll. Well, if we got it, maybe
You
we won't need it.
never know when a voter used whiteout.
Okay.
Oh, watch out for your.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I'll put it in the basket. You wanna leave those phones over there? I might call you, might be urgent.
That's a lot of people.
One man, because the machine ate it.
Yes,
So
yes,
that
it
was
has.
and they did approve all 60.
Yeah,
So that's
so
what
don't count those as
no, those are part of
approved
those.
because that's just a part of it.
No, they're separate. The 81 were the absentee ones that had their IDs.
Okay.
They were all good, so they were submitted correctly. Then there were 63 other ones that were submitted correctly, but they didn't have an ID, so they had the ID exception.
Yes, okay, and then there were 5
Military and 3 overseas.
so we add all that up,
And that's your total.
and the duplicate doesn't count.
Because it was in here, it was in
this
that,
one.
but when they were opening it up, the machine cut it down. So, you know,
It's 952,
Yeah.
would be
the total that they approved.
but that's what I should ask her for. See,
Yeah,
make sure
so the
that's-
total they approved, the one that the machine ate, they
Yeah.
can't run it through the tabulator.
Right,
So they
right.
have to
They
reprint it,
have
so
to
we
redo
go
it.
through the tabulator.
Then it asked me how many ballots were reviewed. I know they did a random, was it 50?
They did 50, so
It is
those were the
50.
ones that they
50.
reviewed.
The yellow ID, that's not reviewing, it's just, because they also had a stack with the yellow card, you know, the ID exception forms in them.
Those were the 63 that you could say they reviewed.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
wondering.
I mean, you can write that, sometimes it's forms.
I know.
Yeah, they reviewed 50 of the 881, then they
Yes.
reviewed 63 ID exception.
Yes,
forms.
because she didn't.
And then if you know, I mean,
And then they reviewed one duplicate.
well, they didn't really, I guess
They
you could say they did, they approved
The
it.
one that was damaged and.
With the machine opened it
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
the machine opened
I
it
guess
up.
that's not
So,
really.
but-
reviewed.
When they come
Yes.
in, they go through a process and look at all of them.
Yes, that's
And
what
then
that
when they
lady
come in.
does, yeah.
Yeah, they,
So it's not like, this is more like a review of the review. So
Yeah.
what a lot of boards do is it's called spot checking.
Yeah,
Like when you go to,
Yeah.
when you go to Mecklenburg, and I was telling Allison, they don't spot check.
no, I went to
Yeah.
Concord, they don't spot check in Concord either.
But a lot of them, so it's
Varies.
the board's choice what
Yes.
they do. But, you know, you have a bipartisan team.
Yeah.
So, and, you know, they're us.
Yeah. Yeah, but they can, always.
I think we're gonna have a good turnout.
I think about everybody that lives here is coming.
Oh, no.
What?
Permanent market.
Okay, thank you. You did go by mistake, so I thought about you and it was by mistake.
What's up, son?
With all those poles.
Later, but you never know. Hold on for a minute. I mean, I can pull it up and put it here.
I'm just reading the whole ballot.
It's good, it's good. Let me follow them to here so everybody can see. I'm just gonna unfold them so that they're flat, because they folded back up after they came out of the scan. This way so that nobody can see that.
It doesn't make any difference whether they go on the right side up or upside down.
Just not sideways. Just not sideways, same thing as a scanner. Now, I did have some people that were pushing them in one card to one side, and it was,
Is it early vote?
yeah, and, so the machine told them that something wasn't right. They read the screen, pulled it back out, and lined it up correctly,
I
and
was gonna say, it's pretty simple to stick the quality straight.
I'll make no comment in regards to how simple it is. But it happens. So they just pulled it back out, and with a little bit of directives, they were able to get it back in straight, and it took,
Good,
yes. So,
wonderful, that's what we want here.
that's right.
We're testing it out, we wadded them up into balls, straighten them out, and
Some 15 people that voted already.
Nationwide. Like 1 million people have voted in North Carolina.
That's what they said.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't think these folded up so somebody said we didn't have any from
Well, as long as they don't problem with the polls and they go through
That's right.
the reader, that's great. Now, how they come out is, doesn't make any difference.
This is preparation work for potential future stuff we won't put into the universe.
Well,
We'll put that negativity out there.
look on the bright side. On election night, all we're gonna do is get those little drives. We're not gonna be doing this, you know.
That's true.
You mess one up?
Infamous whiteout. Yeah. You gotta go.
Whoever did that has some talent. I couldn't do that.
It was a kid at
Yeah.
All right, we got a little touch of whiteout right here on this contest, and we need a ballot style 24, precinct 16, ballot style 24. I'll give it to the board so they can look at it. I don't know how many people walk around with it.
16.
16, yes ma'am. They had a little, one of those rolling whiteouts. So the ballot has whiteout on it, so it's gonna have to be duplicated in a by-person team, which we have here. I'm saying this for the benefit of the people in the other room. We are going to get a new ballot. This one will be spooled, a new one will be duplicated, and the new one without whiteout on it will be added to the tally.
Right.
Yeah. They were at home, so I don't have any whiteout in my house. It's actually in like what's like a tape roller now. Yeah, I don't even have it. I don't have the old school and the school.
I never, when I was practicing law, I never had to use it.
Your secretary write
Because I
everything
never
for you?
made a mistake.
I was gonna say
And you believe that?
you said secretary, retype this. I have a typo. Or straight through one time, right? Like a camera.
Well, before we got the computers, you had to go in and erase it and
I'm glad I wasn't here then.
then you had to mess with the carbon and,
When I was a kid, I used to play with one that you would type it, and when you approved it on the screen, you hit enter, and then it would print it on the paper. Pretty cool. It must have been a really nice typewriter, because it was heavy, like this big.
it's a good process.
Yeah. I probably would quit that job, I was just doing that new thing. Can't even imagine
When
that.
I was in law school, I had to type my papers on a manual typewriter.
Can't have this mic go for me?
And at the end of typing a 30 or 40 page paper, my forearms were just aching.
Especially the condition you're back like this.
Nasty. gonna be the bubbler, who's gonna be the duplicator, who's gonna be the caller? Well, you got it on, you want to here, okay?
You go bubble or you go call? Which one is this?
All right,
Is this the new one?
yes, ma'am. So you're gonna put on the old one, the white outed one, you're gonna put DUP up here. Duplicated, I'm sorry, write the whole word duplicated. Up here, you're gonna write DUP in the rectangle, DUP. And then you're gonna copy the information off of here, and keep in mind the speakers are on, and, when you're calling these numbers, they're not public information. We've exceeded our basket.
Oh, I got you.
You're gonna have a caller. Which is the cell phone. And then a duplicator and 2 reviewers. Okay. Clippers are gone. Way back a little bit.
You gonna be able to get them all in that office?
Guess we'll stay in just a second. Let's pull out that extra little piece. There you go. Take my space. Valuable space. And if you'll throw it, yeah, there you go, your space. There should be enough space in here to fit these in there, but this will be the end of it. And I've got enough rubber bands we can band in separate sections. You can drop that one. And the header was the header from the previous week, right? Torn one?
Well, it's like a paper rip off part of the ballot.
Oh, okay, yeah. Somehow or another, they got something on here and it's torn off the
And
wording.
it wouldn't go through.
No, it's like the same as white out.
4 and 4.
Okay.
So what is it?
4 and 4. Yes, ma'am.
I can't remember that.
Okay, we'll just, or Mr. Scared. The number yet, you can turn it into a 2 now.
Well, that's no problem. I can make that a 3, or a 5, or a 6. I'm good 4, you know.
Yeah, both made it.
I guess I'll take my basket back now. Oh. Trying to trick you. It's not a jail pen, it's Mr. It's not a jail pen, it's jail.
No.
Break it. Yes. Okay, I will take the folded one. Oh, no, wait, they've got to review it first.
It's gotta be reviewed.
Yes.
We got another one.
And then there's another one, and Mr. Stillman has assisted y'all by already writing in the duplicated section and writing in the little number here. Y'all confirm that it matches and duplicate away.
Okay.
All right, when you're good, I'll pass it down to Mr. These are really dangerous.
Almost all of it. I mean, it's that flip, yeah, that flip.
Yeah, the tails are on it.
Oh,
Good. All right,
That's good.
y'all approve?
Yeah.
All right, we are gonna put it back over here. The folded one goes into the archive with the torn one from earlier, okay? And the big one is here. And it should fly straight through because it's flat and no white out.
What's the next?
I left my magic number out there in the green basket. Let me go get it. Nine, something. Nine got a lot of numbers in there, doesn't it? The nine.
81 plus 63. Yes, 3.
Plus the 8.
Okay. It's good with me.
Good to me. What you can do, what you can do. You good? You said these were done, right?
Now we've got that.
All of this, just this right here.
Just that, not,
Yeah, these are my envelopes.
okay, then that big container there.
All that's the envelopes for
Okay.
today. Yeah, I can't leave those out because they've got IDs in them. I can't just leave them in the, meeting room, so I brought them with me. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, I see. Yeah, I had it on this printout, so we had, 881, 63, and then 8, no, 944, 7, 8 overseas, and then, this one's just getting. Say again? If it's on the tick line, it's still tight. Oh, no, yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, if it has a small, slit in the side of it, as long as it's not in the tick lines, it'll still read. Or if it's not over on the squares, if it's over squares, then it thinks it's bubbled in. But then that's why it's like, something's not right. I'll let you go ahead and local these in.
So on the order.
See my space? Good. Approved by the whole desk here, everybody said yes? All right. The folded one goes to the archive, this one goes to the basket. We all seen the sign off.
Yeah, I think we're gonna hold on to it
Yes.
until he runs through to make sure we don't have any more to do.
Yeah, 'cause as soon as you sign, you know what happens? Another one spits it out. I'll be good right now. Finish off. Yay, one more stack. All I'm doing is making sure they're not folded just in case.
You're doing better.
Yeah, they're not flipping as much as they were on their way out of the machine. That's all I'm doing, making sure they're not. This is a baby stack too, so that's probably good. Nearly 1,000. Yeah.
That's it?
Yes. All right then. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and let y'all sign that. We're going to stack these in. I'll pass these down this truck. We'll roll up, stick them in the bucket. And
And you're the duplicator. I tried to fill in everything. I don't sound good. Hey. What's the magic number?
The magic number is short by 2, so I have to look through the envelopes and see if someone forgot to take something out of the envelope. How do you want to do that? Board want to stay and I can call them back to look for the envelopes? Yes. I can call them back so they.
Did you run them in batches? You know, which one's short?
No, we didn't run
No,
them.
you just run them in.
I separated them.
Separate them out by, a big stack and separate them out. The big one.
Machine picks it up and they pull 2 ballots at once.
Yeah, that's why I kept stopping. It kept, don't feed, because one of them, an edge would get flipped. And if the barcode's on the front and back, go back, then it kicks it out, it knows it's double feed anyway. So you'd have to go through there perfectly, where you couldn't see it, it would kick it out.
Hidden technology. Hey, I'm happy with the system.
Oh, I am too,
I'm thrilled.
I'm just wondering if we should count the ballots. Ooh, as we check the envelopes, you know.
Might not be a bad idea. It's not gonna hurt. We're gonna be here anyway.
I can rerun them, they should run better the second time, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm just saying. There's 2 on the list that work.
Yeah. I didn't put mine down.
To tell you, you know, you have a wonderful day.
Who did?
My husband.
Okay.
Take it back out,
Well,
or
let's
come
see.
back to look back through them, set them out, and share it with you.
He's getting him.
Yes. Well, I mean, they can tally them in tens as they go.
All right, we're gonna count the ballots.
Cannons,
Thank you, sorry.
Whatever you want, I mean,
what do you want to do? You want to run it?
it's like to run them again, or we can hang out.
Okay.
Why don't you run them here?
After the easy.
I think it's unanimous.
I thought that would be the,
That's the easiest.
answer.
Afterward, you may still have to hang them.
Now, we need another 0 sheet.
I'll get you one.
Okay, if y'all have a seat over here, we're gonna go back through the envelopes and make sure we didn't miss one. Here's your basket. Okay. Here's your basket. Okay. Brett, you wanna come around? Come back over here, maybe?
This is where the only place I can find a parking place.
Richard, right next to,
I was here in,
Sharon.
Voted 40 times.
Okay, you're gonna look through these and see if there's.
I parked back there, okay.
Sure. Yeah, we're gonna have you look through them, we're gonna count them in tens. And your stack.
The space until I walked back up, got my car, came back, there was nothing, so I made a park with it, other hand, it was good, it was crazy.
At the end of the day, we probably have voted 40,000.
How many?
40,000.
And what do we have a total? Is it 86 that we've got? 86,000? Really?
180.
180. There's
here's the leader for the second batch. I'll just hold it right here.
Well, you're gonna need two of them.
Yeah, there's two of them in there.
Okay.
Do you need to take them out of the thing for you, or?
I'll take them out. They're all, this is all today's, right?
Yeah.
Do they have the?
Till you get down to the,
They get into the bottom,
that's
that's
the shape for the,
last year.
Right.
Yeah.
And I didn't erase what we had already run, so if they come back and say we found them, it's in a different task.
okay.
Have a big envelope with it, with tape on the top. Check these on the side of the, in the back, and behind them, just make sure.
Well, I'm not gonna make it.
Because they were-
Celtics and Nixon fan. Well, Brady Nixon on the good this year.
And that's what we're gonna bring it right there. You don't get it done. New York State.
Well, I'm a lifelong Boston fan. Going back on Bill Russell. Boy, he point rooting for anybody else. They won every game. Had a great sense of humor.
Like Washington State. My brother couldn't do anything but
Three of them. You want- I think we can have a second,
That's the military ones.
What's that? Can I ask for them? This is an off the shelf game, not a big game, but there's software on it.
Here it is.
That's one.
Found one?
Put it back in, please.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I can just see it, yeah.
Thank you. Now y'all can repack them back in their box because they've got IDs, so feel free to take them to the thing. Thank you. Was they found?
two.
Two. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. This one is open and this one did not get sliced somehow.
Alright, like it's
Alright, you wanna take them out, Mr. Stillman?
Sure.
We're a good team.
Make sure they don't have any points.
Special surprises.
Easy to do.
All right, looks good.
That's one. Get the other one.
Go back. Whatever else we were doing.
Oh, it's sliced.
Yeah, that one's sliced, the other one wasn't.
Yeah, but this one's got blue.
It's okay, it was still take. It's not recommended, but it's okay.
It reads blue.
Briefly.
People can't follow instructions. All right.
Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Two,
Well,
sir.
that solves the problem, doesn't it?
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Thank you. We're gonna put these back up there, buddies and buddies. You come back.
And you say the
Yeah, all we have to do is turn this.
wonderful.
Everything balanced it out.
You did a good job by opening it. Thank you. I'll take the blame for you. I'm a little. Alright, just roll this back again.
Well, I hope the plumber's got times. We've got a
Here,
toilet,
you roll this
it's
in my
one of
office,
those
I'll do this.
water-saving toilets that they don't ever work quite right. But there's a gasket down at the bottom, and the gasket apparently
There's some
got
more stuff here. you can roll.
stretched and it won't seal, and the toilet won't fill up.
Thank you.
Does it make a sound like if you sit on it?
Look at this, I can't figure out how to work it, it just kept bleeding.
Man's doing that too, so that was
I would just as soon have them rip that whole thing out and put it in the old one.
That and that slow closing seat, this is how I get, how you want it. But it gradually closes.
Okay.
Figure it out. Thank you, Brett. Praise the Lord. All right.
So that's the zeros from the funding start, you can make sure that,
You want to keep it?
no,
Perfect, perfect, like it. All right, you got the header and the signature sheets. Oh, that's it. I'm gonna let Philip get
You find another pen, Kevin?
that.
It was like,
That's so frustrating. You start to go to,
it was going so well till all of a sudden it just stopped. I was like, I don't know the ones you get or you buy, you don't work. I got about 50 pens at the house and they don't work.
You get 50 of them in a box for $1, all that work, probably just pay $10 for one
We would take the lighter and put it to
and make it move one.
I've never tried that.
You hadn't been desperate enough.
Oh, yeah?
All right, now is this going on,
It's gonna go
that's
on.
gonna go on top.
Yes, for this reason you just had, and that one other sheet.
One to be done, I think, to give me the final.
Oh. We need a couple more signatures on
Uh-oh. What's that? Missing somebody? Who's missing? Oh, the other one.
the other sheet. No.
Okay, you can give me the big one, Mr. Stillman, we'll put it in my box.
Okay, these are good. Double check
Right
them
on,
there.
okay, let me check, let me see something.
We should have 4
There's one.
signatures on both of them.
That illegible one, who that is, let's see, okay. Okay, just messing. All righty,
Well, we had one on the absentee ballot that was just.
Saw that one. All right, if we'll lock it up and start and we'll get out of here. Or you wanna leave it there? Which one? Leave it like that? Alright. Perfect, and then wiggle the lid for me. Alright, nobody can take them, we're gonna get them walked up.
That's full now.
It is as full as I'm gonna make it, you know, we're not putting no more in there, it's too heavy as it is. And we'll let Philip, because he's strong, take it. To the secure room, the other secure room.
But your Alabama bug down here.
Sorry, you want me to take the wall?
What shoes I got on there? Just leave it here until I need a little car for that. Sure. Okay. Gotcha.
Thank
And a rolly chair.
you. Yes, it works.
Hey,
Yeah, that's loud. Turn the volume down. Way down.
All right, that concludes my section of today's meeting, and we'll do it again next week.
We don't have any other, business.
And then just our early voting update, we had 37,000 total before the meeting started today.
Oh, you said it probably 40,000 by the end of the day.
it might be.
Possibly.
Oh, well, I don't know what time you took it, but
It's like 1:30.
you might get close to that.
It was slower today.
Yeah, it's a little slower today, yeah.
Okay. If there is no other business to attend to, I'll entertain a motion to end the meeting.
Second.
Everybody have a good week.
You gonna vote on it?
Right. Oh, do we need a vote on that? We can just stay here now. Everybody
All of
in
them.
favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
Thank y'all. Yes.